In 1981, a seemingly harmless experiment was conducted by a group of amateur scientists to monitor the effects of long-term boredom on 8 individual test subjects. The subjects would be placed inside a bare, windowless room with only a small bed and a toilet. Essential food and water would be delivered 3 times a day, but it would be delivered through a slot in the door, so subjects would not be able to escape. The scientists published an ad in a local newspaper, searching for volunteers for their experiment. To lure people in, the subjects will receive a large sum of money after their experiment for their participation in the experiment and their 7-day-long isolation. 8 willing test subjects stepped forward to take the challenge, most of whom claimed, in some way or another, that they were immune to boredom. The subjects would be constantly monitored through surveillance cameras placed at each corner of the room. What you're about to read are the notes written by the scientists who monitored the experiment. They stretch all the way from day 1 to day 7. Viewer discretion is advised, as readers may find some content disturbing. Day 1. All individual test subjects placed inside rooms at 6 a.m. They appear calm and confident. Many sit in silence while others pace or just nap. Breakfast is delivered at 7 a.m. as is routine. Subjects eat normally, if maybe a little slower than is standard, then calmly return their dishes through the slot. Lunch is delivered at 12 p.m. After that, most subjects are shown to pace for long periods of time, then fall asleep on the bed or floor. Dinner is delivered at 6 p.m., after which time most subjects fall asleep and awake constantly during the night. Day 2. At 9:15 a.m., Subject B tears down the wallpaper and uses it to make paper planes. After he finishes his lunch, Subject E smashes his dishes against the wall, shards lying discarded on the floor. Subject A's nails bleed because of constant nail biting, her fingers almost bitten raw. Apart from that, similar effects shown as yesterday. Around 9 p.m., Subject B sleepwalks briefly, then flops back on his bed. Day 3. Subject A and Subject C smash breakfast dishes against the wall, craving noise and distraction. Minutes before lunchtime, Subject H masturbates in full view of cameras. Many subjects' nails are bitten raw and bleeding. Up to 3 test subjects now talk to themselves, speaking in low, monotonous mutterings. Their speech mostly consists of vague speculation about what's going on in the outside world. Tonight, most subjects fall asleep for good, ranging at different times from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Day 4. Subjects wake up later than usual, mainly around 8 a.m. Subject H tears down wallpaper and tries to use it to make origami. Subject C suddenly runs around the room at top speed, screaming. Subject B gets behind the light switch with a sharp piece of china and accidentally electrocutes himself. Although he is briefly unconscious, he makes a quick recovery. Several subjects are now frequently muttering to themselves, the manner of the speech still concerning the effects of their isolation and the events in the outside world. Day 5. The speech of subject is slowly becoming more pessimistic, even speculating about whether deaths of loved ones or other people the subjects know have occurred while they've been in the experiment. Masturbating has become frequent amongst the male subjects. Almost every subject has now smashed dishes or bitten the ends of their fingers raw. Known effects becoming more severe by the minute. Day 6. At 7:10 a.m., Subject F smears his feces all over the walls, then appears to collapse. Subjects shout or scream often, craving, as before, a distraction. Subject D cuts both arms with a shard of china, bandaging the self-inflicted wounds with bed sheets. Subject H's room is trashed with shreds of wallpaper, shards of china, bed sheets, and dried food. Also, some subjects are now openly refusing to eat, but rather cause noise or destruction. Day 7. Subjects C and F scream at the top of their voices for hours until they have no voice left. Subject A smashes dishes against the wall with the food, refusing to eat at all. Subject D inflicts more self-inflicted wounds until blood is leaking onto the floor. 4:03 p.m. Subject D cuts his throat with a shard of china, dying in a pool of his own blood. The experiment is cancelled 4 hours before it's due to finish. The aftermath. A few months after the experiment, it was revealed the scientists were actually testing out a new gas that has unknown effects on the brain. The gas was constantly being pumped into the room through a vent. The scientists' notes were actual events of what happened, but they were careful not to mention anything about the gas in case they were discovered. The same gas the scientists use on the subjects has never been discovered since. It's only a matter of time before it's discovered again, and its horrors unleashed once more.